I guess. So the easiest way to learn it as a beginner, there's a support and a resistance. So a resistance, remember, is an area where sellers are waiting to push price down. So sellers have control here. So sellers control here. And then support level is where buyers are waiting to push price back up. So buyers control, right? So the thing is, the way that we trade, if price, let's say in this instance, let's say price breaks to the downside, boom, then this would mean the buyers that are here waiting. So every time price hits this, it bounces up, bounces up, bounces up, meaning there's buyers pushing the price up, trying to push and drive price back up to the upside. So if price breaks this will mean one of the two things. A level of support here, anything under this level is an indication. So this breaking down is an indication. And the reason why we have an indication is because whenever you're trading, notice how price will break and pull back. This is all to grab liquidity. So there's people that trade the breakout and price will just come and take them out, hit their stop loss, and then continue back in the direction that the price was going to move in the first place. Now, when it comes to price having an indication, what we have to look at is how far price is going to go down. Because when people are trading breakouts, they don't know how far price is going to go. They'll probably target like 20, 30 points, and it might go for 200 points. We never know what the case might be. So that's why we wait for the first time around. The first time will let us know how far price is going to go. And then it's going to correct itself. And then we're going to take sales back under this level with our stop loss above the previous high. So back right here, this is where we're taking our entry and we're looking for price to target the same level. So we're looking for price to target the same level. Once it targets the same level, it can break and then continue the trend. So this is another indication. Here's the correction, and then there's a continuation. So all you're doing is waiting for price to tell you what it wants to do. It's going to correct itself because when price is correcting, it's most likely grabbing liquidity in the market. And then it will continue back to the same level that it stopped at. Remember, anytime you draw a support and resistance, remember this. Sellers are in control under a level of resistance. Buyers are in control above a level of support. So when you have price in this scenario, right, when we broke this level of support, my apologies. When we broke this level of support, sellers were in full control until price finds an area where buyers are willing to try to push price back up. So price is wanting to push back up here. So this means at this point, buyers and sellers are fighting for control until price gets to here. Once price gets to here, buyers are trying to push up. Sellers got full control until price gets to here, right? So when it corrects itself and it takes right back under this level of support, we know sellers can get control all the way into here. So we shouldn't be scared of anything because we know the next buy zone or the next area where buyers are going to try to pick up a fight is price having to be down here. Same thing. Sellers are in control all the way until down here. And then once it gets here, buyers kick in and they try to push price back up. But every time price is under here, we know sellers are going to try to push it all the way down to here. So that's just a simple way. And I'm going to show you guys on the actual charts of what I'm talking about. So I marked up over here because this is where the whole downtrend started for me. Okay, so here we have price starting this trend. Now inside of here too as well was a good sell too. So you have this level of support that was broken and then price came under that level. But I'm gonna just look at the overall so you can see what's going on. So here was the start. This is that level of support. And this is also that level of resistance. So in this time being, we're trying to figure out where is price going to go. And then we have price finally break that level of support. So what is this? This is an indication letting us know that price is bearish and it's trying to go down to this level here. All right. and then there's a correction in the market, and then price coming back under that level of support. So we know it's bearish under that level. Boom, prices becomes bearish, ends up making a new low. So this new low is also created. Price pulls back, corrects itself back up to this level, and then makes another indication. So now there's another bearish indication. There's a new low in the market. Anytime price makes a new low in the market, it is looking to react by buying up and taking people out. So in this scenario, price made a new low overall. So what price did next was trying to start this uptrend to get everybody into buys and stop everybody in sales. Because think about all the people that are just trading sales in between this. Think about all the people that are slamming in positions here, here, like all over the place. And they're going to get stopped out of their position. And then they're going to get induced into getting into buys because they see prices breaking highs now. They think price is going to go higher. But remember, we don't trade off the first break of anything. The first break is never something we want to trade. We always want to trade when price is showing us a direction the second time around. So when it comes to this, price broke up to the top. There's traders out there that trade the breakout and they see this and they're like, oh, let me get into buys. Boom, they get stopped out. Also induced in sales too as well. And this was out of session. Trading out of session can cause you to lose trades too. So they was also trading out of session as well. And also got stopped out of this trade too. So they lost 2 to 3 times in like less than 2 days, right? So then we have this consolidation. Price didn't break a high and price didn't break a low. Then we have this following yesterday. We have yesterday, Tuesday. Price comes back under this level and we're looking to trade back to this level right here because we know, like I said earlier, we know that sellers, when they're under this level, they have full control of the market until price gets to here. Once price gets to here, this is the last level and buyers are looking to push the price back up. So in a scenario, look at what's exactly going on right now. Buyers are trying to put all their might into pushing price back up. Sellers are also fighting too. So this is why I'm like, we need to get into trades where we know price is in full control. We need to see who's in full control. That's basically what you have to ask yourself every time you get in a trade. Who's really in control of the whole markets right now? So right now, since we already touched that low and we didn't make a new indication, we know buyers and sellers are fighting for a position in the market. So this wouldn't be a smart time to trade in the market due to the fact that we don't know who's going to be in control for the next session. The only way we'll know who's in control for the next session is if price breaks down to the downside and make a new indication saying that it wants to go down lower than what it already is. So I hope that made it simple. I didn't want to make the video long, but yeah.